Dive into the ultimate Bible quiz challenge. Join us for an exciting quiz that will put your biblical knowledge to the test. Get ready for a fun and educational journey through the scriptures. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Question 1. Who was the prophet that was fed by ravens? The answer is Elijah, and it shall be, that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. So he went and did according unto the word of the Lord, for he went and dwelt by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. And the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and bread and flesh in the evening, and he drank of the brook. 1 Kings 17 verses 4-6. Question 2. How old was Rehoboam, son of Solomon, when he became king of Judah? The answer is 41. And Rehoboam the son of Solomon reigned in Judah. Rehoboam was 41-year-old when he began to reign, and he reigned 17 years in Jerusalem, the city which the Lord did choose out of all the tribes of Israel, to put his name there. And his mother's name was Naamah, an Ammonites. 1 Kings 14 verse 21. Question 3. What object did Moses cast into the waters of Marah to make them sweet? The answer is tree, and he cried unto the Lord, and the Lord showed him a tree, which when he had cast into the waters were made sweet. There he made for them a statute and an ordinance, and there he proved them. Exodus 15 verse 25. Besides the 10 Commandments, what did God show Moses on mounting? The answer is design for the tabernacle, according to all that I show thee. Question 4. Who was the apostle known for his missionary journeys throughout the Roman Empire? The answer is Paul. As they ministered to the Lord, and fasted, the Holy Ghost said, Separate me Barnabas and Saul for the work whereunto I have called them. And when they had fasted and prayed, and laid their hands on them, they sent them away. Acts 13 verses 2-3. Question 5. Who interpreted dreams for the Pharaoh of Egypt? The answer is Joseph. And there was there with us a young man, an Hebrew, servant to the captain of the guard, and we told him, and he interpreted to us our dreams, to each man according to his dream he did interpret. And it came to pass, as he interpreted to us, so it was, me he restored unto mine office, and him he hanged. Genesis 41 verses 12-13. Question 6. During the event of feeding of the 5,000, who did Peter find? The answer is a bowl, 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. One of his disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, saith unto him, There is a lad here, which hath 5 barley loaves, and 2 small fishes, but what are they among so many? John 6 verses 8-9. Question 7. What did Esther do when she learned about Haman's decree against the Jews? The answer is, fasted and prayed. Go, gather together all the Jews who are in Susa, and fast for me. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, night or day. and my attendants will fast as you do. When this is done, I will go to the king, even though it is against the law. And if I perish, I perish. Esther 4 verse 1-6. Question 8. What did King David do with the lion and the bear that he encountered while tending his father's sheep? The answer is, killed them. And David said unto Saul, Thy servant kept his father's sheep, and there came a lion and a bear, and took a lamb out of the flock, and I went out after him, and smote him, and delivered it out of his mouth. And when he arose against me, I caught him by his beard, and smote him, and slew him. 1 Samuel 17 verses 34-35. Question 9. Who was the king of Egypt who attacked Jerusalem and carried off the treasures of the Lord? The answer is Shishak. And it came to pass in the 5th year of King Rehoboam, that Shishak king of Egypt came up against Jerusalem, and he took away the treasures of the house of the Lord, and the treasures of the king's house, he even took away all, and he took away all the shields of gold which Solomon had made. 1 Kings 14 verses 25-26. Question 10. During the Passover, who announced to Andrew that some Greeks would like to see Jesus? The answer is Philip. And there were certain Greeks among them that came up to worship at the feast. The same came therefore to Philip, which was of Bethsaida of Galilee, and desired him, saying, Sir, we would see Jesus. Philip cometh and telleth Andrew, and again Andrew and Philip tell Jesus. John 12 verses 20-22. Question 11. What did David plan to use the materials he provided for during his reign? The answer is, to construct the temple, and David said, Solomon my son is young and tender, and the house that is to be builded for the Lord must be exceeding magnifical, of fame and of glory throughout all countries. I will therefore now make preparation for it. So David prepared abundantly before his death. 1 Chronicles 22 verse 5. Question 12. Who asked Pilate for Jesus' body after the crucifixion? The answer is Joseph of Arimathea. When the even was come, there came a rich man of Arimathea, named Joseph, who also himself was Jesus' disciple. He went to Pilate, and begged the body of Jesus. Then Pilate commanded the body to be delivered. Matthew 27 verses 57-58. Question 13. What sign did God set in the sky as a covenant that he would never again flood the earth? The answer is a rainbow. And God said, This is the token of the covenant, which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you. For perpetual generations, I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. Genesis 9 verses 12-13. Question 14. Which two specific types of plants did God give to mankind for food according to Genesis? The answer is, herb yielding seed and fruit of a tree yielding fruit. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for meat. Genesis 1 verse 29. Question 15. How did Simon Peter and other disciples recognize Jesus after the resurrection in Galilee? The answer is, by his appearance. But when the morning was now come, Jesus stood on the shore, but the disciples knew not that it was Jesus. Then Jesus saith unto them, Children, have ye any meat? They answered him, No. And he said unto them, Cast the net on the right side of the ship, and ye shall find. They cast therefore, and now they were not able to draw it for the multitude of fishes. Therefore that disciple whom Jesus loved saith unto Peter, It is the Lord. Now when Simon Peter heard that it was the Lord, he girt his fisher's coat unto him, for he was naked, and did cast himself into the sea. John 21 verses 4-7. Kindly let us know how many questions you got right in the comment section below. And also, we respectfully request that you support us by subscribing to our channel and hitting the like button. Your assistance enables us to share the gospel further. See you guys in our next video.